Good morning, students. Today I am going to complete the remaining part of your lesson 4. Learn to use Word 2013. I was explained about this chapter in previous video. And what we learned last time? Which topic? Yes, Word. That means how to use Word 2013 in a computer. And we also learned about word processor. Word processor is an application software. So there are many word processing software available like Microsoft Word, Notepad, WordPad, Open Office Writer, PageMaker, and we also learned the feature of the WordPad, where we use what is the use of a word processor, to how it help us in school and office and different place. So there are so many features of a word processor. That means you can print a document, you can cut, copy, paste text, you can change size and style of letters and make them colorful. You can set up the margin of your page. Likewise, features of a word processor is there. What is the full form of MS Word? Yes, Microsoft Word, that you already know, and you already know that how can we open the WordPad, and there are so many parts on Word 2013, or you can say that there are so many screen elements of Word 2013 like File tab, ruler, cursor, title bar, quick access toolbar, status bar, and different command have different uses. Now today we are going to learn about creating a new document, and we also have a quick recap of keyboard and how to insert a new line. Likewise, we have learned today. So let's see first how to create a new document. You need a blank space to type. For typing, you need a blank space. For this, you have to create a new document. So how can you create a new document? So let's see. There are some steps. First of all, you have to click on File tab. After that, a new option from the Backstage view will come. So on the new pane, click the blank document. So new document area, the appear give you blank space to work. Likewise, now use the keyboard to type whatever you want. Your Microsoft Word window looks as shown. See in this picture. Likewise, now just see a quick recap of keyboard. You have already learned about keyboard in your previous classes. So let's recall once more. A keyboard has many keys like alphabet keys, number keys, arrow keys, spacebar key, enter key. So let's see what is the use of alphabet keys. Alphabet keys are used to type letters. There are total 26 alphabet keys on the keyboard. And one more thing, the alphabet ABCD is not arranged in alphabetically in the keyboard. It start from QWERTY. Okay, always start. Um, have you noticed? And if you notice in any keyboard, it's always start with the keyword T, QWERTY. It is not arranged in alphabetically. So how many alphabet keys are there? 26. Number keys. Number keys are used to type number. The keys are marked with number 0 to 9. 0 to 9. Now next key is arrow key, or you can say that cursor control key. So what is arrow key? This type of key situated in your keyboard. These keys are used to control the movement of cursor on your monitor. These keys are used to control the movement of cursor on the monitor. And you know very well about cursor. What is cursor? Cursor is a small blinking line which is present on the monitor screen. Now spacebar. It is used to give a space between two words. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Spacebar is the longest key on the keyboard. Now enter key or return key. Enter key is also known as return key. It is used to move the cursor to the beginning to the next line. That means if you want to change in next line, if you want to come in next line, then you should type enter key. So this is the use of enter key. Now backspace key. It is used to erase type on the left side. Okay, left side of the cursor. Backspace key is used to erase anything type only on left side of the cursor. And delete key is used to erase anything type on the right side of the cursor. This is important, always kept in mind. Backspace key is used to type on the left side of the used to erase anything type on the left side of the cursor, whereas delete key is used to erase anything type on the right side of the cursor. Caps lock key. Caps lock key is used to type capital letters. Shift key. Shift key is mostly used to type upper character symbols marked on the number keys. Here I will show you. Here are some characters given here, percentage and brackets, at the rate. So this if we want to use this sign, this symbol on the monitor, then how can it works? With the help of shift key. If you press any symbol, then it will come. So shift key is used to type the upper character mark on the number keys. Now control key in short we can write as CTRL. Control key, it is used to perform special tasks along with other keys. Okay, control key is used to perform a special task along with other keys. One more new updates is here in Word 2016. To create a new document in Word 2016, what you have to follow? You have to follow 2 steps only. Click on File tab, and after that a menu will come. Then there new option is there. So click new option and select blank document. Okay, now how to insert a new line? How to insert a new line? You can insert a new line. You can insert a blank line in between the existing line. So you can insert a blank line. How you can insert a blank line? You also type new text in that line. Okay, in that line you can type a new text. To insert a blank line, follow the given step. Step 1. Place the cursor at the end of the line after which you want black line. You have to place the cursor at the end of the line where you want to where you want a blank line. Now press the enter key. Okay, now press the enter key, a blank line gets inserted. Now here I will show you with the help of an example how can you insert a new line. Suppose here are some countries name, here are some continents name given, and Asia, Europe, Australia, Antarctica, North America and South America. And if you want to add a new line, how to insert a new line? So first you have to put the cursor here. If you want to if you need a blank line after Europe, then after that your cursor will here, then after that press enter key, the cursor will come here, and if you again press, then cursor moves down. So likewise you can insert a new line. Now selecting the text. How can you select your text in a computer? So word and sentence that are selected, how do you do it? So you can select text by dragging your mouse on the text. If you want to select this text like computers, then you have to put your mouse here and drag in this text, then it will select. You can also select text by using combination of different keys on your keyboard. Okay, there are some more combination keys, keyboard shortcut you can say that. So some of the keyboard shortcuts are given here, you have to remember it. It is very useful. Keyboard shortcuts for selecting text are given below. Select letters to the right. If you want to select letter to the right side, so you have to press shift plus right arrow key. Okay, shift plus right arrow key is used to select letters to the right. Likewise, if you want to select letters to the left, so shift plus left arrow key is used. If you want to select line upward, then shift plus up arrow key. And if you want to select line downward, then shift plus down arrow key. Select a line till end. If you want to select a line till end, then shift plus end key is used. Select a line till beginning, so you have to press shift plus home key. And if you want to select the entire document, then what should you do? You have to select Ctrl plus A key. That means A for all. Ctrl plus A key. And always remember that to select a line, if you want to select a line, use Ctrl plus click. And to select a paragraph, triple click on the paragraph. So read this given topic which I taught you today, and remember this keyboard shortcut. The remaining part of your lesson I will complete in next video. Thank you.